Welcome back, everybody, to part 6 of Murdered Soul Suspect. We are here solving this case of the drunken guy, Brad, B-Rad if you prefer, which honestly nobody does. Armaments History Plaque. On this spot stood the fortification that contained the armaments store sought by British soldiers on February 26, 1775. The brave citizens of this town kept the British Army at bay by the strategic use of drawbridges, thereby preventing the seizure of critical weapons for the war that would begin only months later. So that's the way we need to go, to the police station, but we're going to solve this first. Ew. Those prices are way above what we pay right now. Is that really what we were paying back then? Ugh. Is there a witness who saw who was driving?
Cops aren't safe. Who is safe? So weird. Somebody was alive, and now they're not.
Okay, sociopath. Where's Laura? Refueling woman.
I didn't know you were such a lightweight.
Laura pumping gas. Laura is in the middle of filling up when she heard that loud noise and cut it short.
Maybe if we walk a little faster.
You got a car.
If I ever met the killer in the street, I don't know what I'd do.
Probably die, stupid. Oh, sorry. Wrong button. There's Rick. Right? Where's that Brad? That's Rick. Rick puking. Rick may have been drunk off his ass, but still, something startled him. There's Brad.
Yeah, cab. I mean cab. What? Oh, gas station. Yeah, the SOC. Okay, great.
Looks like Brad was trying to call a cab, but something scared him off before it could arrive. Nothing yet? Alright. Oop. Sorry. Gas station history plaque. SOC is commonly believed to stand for Salem Oil Company. However, no such company exists. The initials actually stand for Sons of Charlie, the legal name of the service station, established by three brothers, Chuck, Charles Jr., Sean, and Seamus O'Leary in 1928, when automobiles started to become uncommon. The business nearly did not survive the Great Depression, but managed to keep itself alive as a front for illegal alcohol sales during Prohibition.
Better be clean when I get home. But just keep adding oil faster than the leak. Should last another year.
Yeah, okay, Greg. Fountain Dedication Plaque. This fountain is dedicated to the hope that this quiet town of Salem will be known for peace and reverie. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Mental history exhibits. Witch trials exhibits. There's some way in here, but I can't remember how. Crap. Sorry, I keep doing that. I'm not seeing any more clues. Ah, yes, alright. I see where we are now.
In Spain, pretty sure they burned them. Real witches didn't have those hats.
I saw... No, couldn't have been. What's it feel like to die?
Sucks. Pretty sure. Pretty sure it's this guy right here, but... This is a two-parter. There we go. They all heard a loud bang that scared them off. If I could just figure out what they heard. So we can go back here. Damn it. There we go.
Shouldn't slam the door so hard. Stupid window's coming out of my paycheck. I was just so pissed at those drunken assholes. Who do they think has to clean up their puke? Jerks like that discourage business. I never should have let that woman drive off. I should have just called the cops.
So, Brad wasn't driving after all. It was Laura. Well, we can't change what happened, but I'd be glad to know he wasn't the one behind the wheel.
The cashier remembers a female driver. That can only mean one thing. Hey, Brad, my boy.
Does SOC gas ring any bells?
Wait. I remember stopping to fill up.
You guys did more than fill up. The cashier wasn't thrilled to clean up after your buddy Rick. You even tried to call a cab.
God, I don't remember any of that.
When the cashier came storming out, you guys took off with Laura behind the wheel.
So, I wasn't driving. Oh. That whole night was a disaster. It's hard to accept my part in things, but at least I know it wasn't all my fault. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
See ya! Carnage. Get it? Carnage? They're so clever. Alright, well, since we got a little bit of time, we might as well check out this way. Pretty tall leap, Kitty. Think you can do it? Ah, Dad. Thanks, Kitty. Judgment House plaque. Known as Judgment House, the former residence of Judge John Hawthorne, 1641 to 1717, who at times held court in his own parlor room. He kept the accused locked in his cellar, as was the custom in colonial times. His unfortunate role in the witch trials in 1692 became a permanent blotch on his name. Couldn't imagine why.
Not going that way.
Your mom's not going that way. There we go.
Oh, the things that blew in this down.
I don't think there's anything that way now that I think about it. Let's go this way. There we go. Our little town. Ronan and I talked about the sleepy little town and whether we both wanted to stay. I kind of thought he'd say we should move to Boston someday, or even New York. But he's happy here. There's something about knowing every street corner, every brick in a place. I was relieved. I think we'll be in Salem until we die. Awkward. Baxter's official comment. Unfortunately, we haven't made any arrests. We don't have any suspects. That's why we strongly encourage the people of Salem to contact the police with any possible leads. This is going to take the cooperation of the entire community. Okay. Maybe something happens to the train, I don't really remember. Or the teleport through ability, maybe. That could make sense.
Maybe if we walk a little faster. If I ever met the killer in the street, I don't know what I'd do.
Probably poop your pants.
So weird. Somebody was alive, and now they're not.
Okay, sociopath, bye. News article number 4. The FBI can get involved to support local law enforcement if it is clearly established that there is a serial killer. The Salem Police Department had no statement on the FBI's announcement at press time, but has continually refused to describe the deaths as the work of a serial killer. There's no sense getting the town hysterical over something that may not be true, SPD spokeswoman Ingrid Larson said in an earlier statement on the case. Nothing? Alright. Seems like a good place for a graffiti. Chalk bell symbol. Detectives are trying to find any possible connection to the bell symbol. People named Bell, literary references to bells, anything having to do with a bell. Witness trauma report. Witness immediately moved to trauma counseling after discovering the badly burned body. Oops.
Not going that way.
Oi. Oh, hey. There's no reason to be in there. Was this the other side? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're just sort of screwing around this episode. I'll make sure to put that in the description just in case you don't feel like watching the whole thing. Back here. Alright. Escorted by a knight, and for once I felt safe out at night. All the stories he told me about being the most dangerous man in Salem, they felt true. No one could touch us, because no one could touch him, and I was with him, am with him, will be with him. I know it. Well, that seems to be all the items we can pick up currently.
Really look up all this history stuff. When were those trials? 1800s?
Alright. Of course, we still have about 9 minutes before our video ends, so I suppose we can actually enter and do whatever. Listen.
Strange coming back here now, like this. A place I used as a crutch to get through the tough times when I found myself suddenly alone again. Funny how history repeats itself.
That guy's walking funny.
Tonight? Tonight was the first time he used a gun. This guy relies on close proximity. So remember, if you approach him, it gives him power.
Sir, if we can't approach him, how do we arrest him?
Remember your training. He's a wanted cop killer now. You can shoot him on sight.
Bell Killer War.
Should see if there are any leads in my murder case.
Hasn't screwed up yet, but he will. Gotta remind myself, this killer's flesh and blood like all of us.
Any new leads in my case? Right, because forensic, no fibers, no signatures, no prints left at scene. My body must have arrived here already. If it's in the morgue, they're probably getting ready for my autopsy. That's surreal. Really? Police didn't find lead. One of the best sightings of the Bell Killer, and they didn't find any traceable evidence or leads.
Wish I could say that's the weirdest thing I saw tonight.
Cause of death: ligature strangulation, trauma to neck and larynx via garroting, severe abrasions to wrist and ankles, most likely the result of being bound by a hemp rope, consistent with all other Bell Killer murders, ruling homicide. Pattern of victim deaths: all of the victims were bound, tied up before their murder.
Gotta have faith in the department. Cops gotta stick together.
Missing person poster. Update to reflect recent developments. Stewart. Missing person's flyer. Stewart wanted something about this update because of recent developments. What happened? Suspect lineup. Height 6'2", weight 215, build athletic, ethnicity Caucasian, eye color blue, identifying marks, attire, always been in mask hood. The police think the Bell Killer has blue eyes. I don't know if it's true or not. I didn't get a good look at his face when I confronted him. Victims. Link between murders. The victims on the board were young women with no signs of sexual assault. Map of the Bell Killer murders. The Bell Killer murders have occurred all over town in random locations. There doesn't appear to be a common link to where they happen. Crime scene signature. The symbol of the Bell Killer leaves at his murder scenes. What does the bell have to do with his murders? Ooh, I know. Bell symbol research. Symbol similarity. Is this connected to the Bell Killer's symbol?
No, sir. I'd be very interested to know that myself. No suspects at this point, sir.
This boils down to sloppy leadership, Lieutenant. Whoever made the call for Ronan to go in alone, it's on you. We lose one of our own tonight, and you have no suspects and no leads?
Look, Captain, he wore gloves and apparently didn't touch anything in the apartment other than the knob on the front door. He didn't leave prints, fibers, or anything else traceable. If you think I don't want this guy to pay more than you, you are sadly mistaken.
Watch your tone, Rex. Everyone knows he was your brother-in-law, so you don't need to remind us. But you lose your cool again, and more of your own will join Ronan. You understand me? You find this guy, or a clue that leads to his doorstep. Now! That's an order.
Yeah, understood.
Rex's frustration. Rex is frustrated by the lack of evidence or progress in my murder.
Gotta have faith in the department. Cops gotta stick together.
What would make him remember what he should be doing? What's he doing, playing Minesweeper? Missing persons flyers.
We gotta find that info about the missing tenants.
Missing person file update. He just updated the file on those missing tenants. He might have information that's useful. What did he update about the missing tenants? Cassandra Foster, 42, resident of Regal Apartments, professional psychic medium and criminal profiler, occasionally consultant for the Salem Police Department, last seen by neighbors 2 weeks ago, no criminal record. Joy Foster, 15. Her legal guardian is her mother, Cassandra Foster. Whereabouts of her father are unknown. Dropped out of Salem School 2 years ago. Ran away from home. Has a number of misdemeanor convictions, juvenile. Trespassing, burglary, and breaking and entering. Amber Alert for Joy Foster cancelled. In custody. Amber Alert cancelled. Joy Foster currently in custody. The witness is in custody. The Amber Alert was cancelled because the witness is in custody here at the police station. She would probably still be in the holding cells.
think I've learned all I can here. I better go find that witness.
There you go. Just Cause 2. Baxter's story.
You still relying on that wizard lady?
You know I ain't into all that spiritual crap. But she's onto something. Results are results. You find a more reliable source, you let me know.
Truth about Baxter. Baxter's relationship with the witness's mother. Baxter is still working on the Bell Killer case, even though he's been reassigned. There you are. Alright, that's going to be our episode, I think, for today. We've hit our half-an-hour limit that we try to hit. I'll see you guys next time here on Somarinoa Plays. We're going to continue through the... wherever we are at the police station. Not the most annoying part of the game, but I recall having a little... whatever. It should be fine. Alright, bye.